Today I'll be reviewing a Thorfire VG-15. You'll have to bear with me. This is the first video I've ever done for YouTube. Um, so far, I'm really impressed with this light. It comes with a whole bag of extra parts, which is a really nice touch. Not a lot of lights do that. It comes with extra O-rings, an extra switch boot, an extra switch, a lanyard, extra centering ring, and an extra lens. And a really nice touch is that it comes with it includes a holster. The holster is nothing to write home about, but it's nice that they included one. It does the job. It'll protect the light from getting banged up and scratched, and there's not much else to say about the holster. First impressions is that it's really high quality. The anodization looks flawless. I couldn't find any defects in the anodization at all, and just feels really nice and solid. Just feels great in the hand. Just comparing the build quality to other lights like the Convoys and this Eagle Eye BLF X6. It feels on par with those, if not a bit better. The threads are super smooth, just like both of those lights. The threads are square cut and they're nicely lubed. And because they're anodized, of course, you can lock out the tail cap. The switch looks like a high quality switch, similar to what comes with Convoys, or even the Eagle Eye. The threads on the head are the same high quality threads, anodized and square. One thing that I was really glad to see is that Thorfire went with a removable retaining ring so that the driver is easily removed. That's a huge plus for guys like me that like to modify and change drivers. The VG-10 wasn't like that at all. The driver in here was super difficult to remove. It was like really wedged in there. It's a press fit type, and it was very hard to remove. The light comes with a XML2 emitter. To my eyes, it's got a really beautiful tint. I was expecting a 1A, but I believe it's a 1D. It has none of that cool. It doesn't have that cool blue look or slight tinge of blue that a 1A has. It looks pure white. Looks very similar to my other 1D emitter, so I think it's a 1D. It's basically the same tint as the VG-10. One thing that I was really glad to see is that the lens is a AR coated lens. The Convoys don't come with AR coated lenses, so I had to buy one from Mountain Electronic to get the AR lens. So it was nice that this one came with, well, not one but two AR lenses. In terms of the driver, it has 4 modes with a hidden strobe. I think I really like that. That's because I'm not a fan of the blinky modes, but it's nice that it's available if you need it. So for those of you guys that hate blinky modes, you really don't have to access it at all. Um, and another thing that I really like about the driver is that the modes are very evenly spaced. Um, and Thorfire's known to have a gorgeous, true Firefly mode. And the VG-15 didn't change that at all. It has a really nice true Firefly mode. It's rated at 1.6 lumens, and it is dim enough that I could look right into it and it doesn't hurt my eyes at all. I find it very useful for just sort of making my way to bed and not waking up my wife or checking up on the kids. Not everyone likes moonlight modes, but I really do appreciate them. And it's something that that I really miss in the convoy lights. The convoys come with a 105D, and to me, I don't know, the three modes, the low is just simply not low enough for me, and I'm not a fan of that driver in stock form, anyways. So that's normally the first thing that I get rid of. In terms of beam pattern, it's super smooth. It's similar to the Convoy S2 Plus, but the hotspot is more defined than the Convoy, which I prefer. The size of the spill seems to be very similar, but overall I prefer the beam pattern of the Thorfire. The reflector is orange peel, so that's probably why the beam is so nice and smooth. It's nice that it came with a clip. I really like clips on tube lights. On the Convoy S2 Plus, they don't come with clips, nor do most of the Convoy tube lights. This one I had to steal from a Roche F6, and it fits actually quite well. All in all, I really like this light. It has a integrated shelf, which in general I think it's a good thing. I believe that it has better thermal qualities than a real pill. So if you're sticking with an XML2 or even an XPL, where you don't need to adjust the focus, I would recommend this light. Whereas if you're thinking about maybe changing the emitter to a XPG2, or maybe turning this into a triple, then the integrated shelf wouldn't necessarily be a good thing. Having something with a removable pill like the Convoy makes it much easier to adjust and fine-tune focus. So that's probably the only thing that the only reason why I wouldn't recommend this light if you were to want to mod it in that manner. That would need a fine tuning of the focus. To do it in a light like this, instead of having the ability to adjust the pill, you'd have to use I guess either shims or spacers to adjust focus. But all in all, if you're looking for a tube light, I think you should seriously consider looking at a Thorfire. In stock form, I think I would prefer the Thorfire over the Convoy. While it's not quite as powerful as the 2.8 105D drivers, it's pretty close. I think the 105D, the Ds that have 2.8 amps, output 2.8 amps, are probably achievable under 1,000 lumens or so, and this is rated at 800. I don't have any reasons to doubt that 800 number. In the past, with my other Thorfire lights, their claims, their specs have pretty much been bang on. So it, I think that 800 lumen number is accurate. So it's only a little bit less powerful than the most powerful driver you can get for the S2 Plus. But I think the usability really makes up for it in that it has the four modes and and especially the Firefly mode, and that extra that hidden strobe is something else that I really like. Instead of having to deal with the blinky, the flashing on the low mode, um, this is just more. I think it's more user friendly. So all in all, take a look at the light, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you.